Baker has a beef. He thinks it should have been moved over and should have been a much bigger headline, sort of a war is over.
Barr says.
Yes.
It's on my story.
Just
Barr's
on your story. I gotta say, I'm not exactly sure what I expected when this thing came out, but it was a bombshell. Everybody gets a participation trophy, right? No participation trophies. Trump wins.
Yeah.
World, that's against Trump loses. You wrote these. Trump wins.
Yeah.
World, that's against Trump loses. You wrote this. The highlight of Donald Trump's presidency, wasn't it?
Well, it really was his best day. Now, look.
It always changes with Donald Trump.
It always changes.
There will be another crisis tomorrow, an existential crisis, but everything. It's got him being, as Peter said, the victim, the outsider, the disruptor, facing down Robert Mueller, facing down the pointy-headed bureaucrats, and facing down the fake news media. It is everything that this man has ever talked about, all rolled up in one.
Journalism, the news, and media used to be held on a high pedestal and was an essential part of any free country. Back when newspapers were invented and the printing press, it was a very different time in humanity's history. Information was passed around very differently in a much slower manner. And in this video, I discuss the fact that the Mueller investigation is the final nail in the coffin for mainstream media as we know it. Mainstream media is finished. It's dead. It's null and void, obsolete. It is no longer needed in the age of the internet, in the age of free thinkers who do their own research and their own journalism. For over 2 years now, mainstream media has been 2 weeks behind the real news cycle that is going on. The information you hear on the TVs is old news and whatever they are force-feeding you. In the Ben Franklin era of journalism and printing press, it was about honesty and truth. In today's market of journalism, it is about selling out to the highest corporate bidder in order to make the most money possible. You are basically e-whoring yourself out to corporations to get their message out to the people. Messages of advertising, messages of, you need this in your life, you need a new car, you need a new drug that has 50 side effects. The Mueller investigation is showcasing how the media collaborated together behind the scenes to attack a democratically elected president. Trump is completely vindicated in the Mueller investigation. No collusion, no business ties with Russia. And if anything, it shows Obama had more business ties with Russia, and that Obama knew about everything of the DNC leak, of Seth Rich, which is all being denied to this day. Even people supposedly within our party, the Republicans, like Lindsey Graham, are cucking out to the establishment and saying the DNC was hacked, which there are various publications showing that the data and the amount of raw gigabytes that were downloaded could not have been hacked in the short amount of time over the internet. The files were released. They were leaked to WikiLeaks and Julian Assange. The Mueller report is going to open up a can of worms for the left, for liberals. Now real information is coming out. Real collusion in the Clinton Foundation, in various business ties with Obama, in the Justice Department that he had, letting people off the hook. And all this information will not be told to you on the nightly news. It will not be told to you on MSNBC or CNN or even Fox News for that matter. Fox News being the smallest glimpse of truth right now on mainstream cable TV. Real journalism now comes from YouTube, comes from small, independent journalists who are getting the information and giving it to you raw, unfiltered. So again, I ask, why do we need mainstream media? This event, the Mueller investigation, has been ingrained in people's subconscious minds for the past 2 years. Your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents, the elderly, on every CNN TV around the country, in every airport, in every old age home. And now that Trump has been vindicated, these NPCs, these normies, these average people that have been spoon-fed the propaganda from mainstream media are now subliminally waking up. Everybody sees what the news is now. Everybody sees the collusion in media. Everyone sees the hatred, the organized attack against Trump on every front. And the Mueller investigation also exposes other shills out there that cry about Trump nonstop all day. Wah, wah, wah. Trump this, Trump that. Your father, Ivanka, you're this. Ooh, I voted for Bernie. There are snakes in the grass everywhere, paid operatives that are paid to spread upheaval tactics, paid to spread confusion and anti-Trump information. Now, I'm not saying Trump is perfect, but I am saying every establishment is against him, and there is something about that we need to cherish. He is up there fighting on all fronts, all sides, even people within his own party. And now that the media has been defeated in the minds and hearts of the people, Trump might be able to accomplish some more things. Trump is using four-dimensional judo on the Democrats with this whole anti-Israel accusation, claiming that the Democratic Party is the anti-Israel party. It's pure genius if you think about it, labeling your enemy as what they claim you are. It's right out of Sun Tzu's handbook, The Art of War, and Trump is utilizing it perfectly. Label the Democrats as what they are. They are the racists. They are the bigots. They are the creepy people that want map culture. So to finalize, the mainstream media is officially obsolete in 2019. There is no need for them anymore. You would get as much information watching South Park as you would MSNBC, The Morning Joe, or any show on CNN, and half the shows on Fox News. It's very sad that journalism is now in the gutter. The reason why the Learn to Code campaign went about is because journalists need a new job. They are officially outdated, and they will be retired, and they need a new job, either fast food, learning to code for their AI demigod, or becoming a grease monkey and fixing robots in factories. They can choose. Real news you will keep getting on Central Happenings Network and other channels like myself, other publications that are small, independent, not bought and paid for. Now you need a better moral compass than ever before. And on Central Happenings Network, you will be guided to good energy and good things. Not weird stuff, not new age stuff. So stick around, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new and listening. Help this channel grow. We are stagnant right now. The YouTube algorithms are completely shifting. People like Styx Hexenhammer are even talking about quitting. That's how bad it is right now on YouTube. Major algorithm shifts on your channels, your personal channels. Your personal algorithm is showing you videos with like 20 million views, some guy building a hut, stuff you've never watched before. YouTube is now suggesting wacky stuff to people. Old videos from like years ago. They don't know what they're doing, and I need your help more than ever to spread these videos. Get this on the Facebook to your friends and family. And I want to thank my patrons for supporting the show. And I want to thank all my members on YouTube and my great fans who help press that like button and get videos going. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Thank you very much for listening. Stay based out there.